Good morning, Nairobi. It is a nice, beautiful day in the green city in the sun. Good morning, everybody. It's Pete's Connection Coffee right ahead of us. Must try their dawa. It's a great coffee shop, but I think they make an even better dawa. That's Mr. Mondi. All right. So that's where we are. And before I get on the road, the main thing to remind myself is keep left, because instinctively my head will want to keep right. So let's roll that up. Okay, ready to go. I'll take you along. And that's the legendary 100 series. So we're at a red light and I can record a little bit so you see some of the construction. There's just so much construction happening in Nairobi. Okay. So the amount of construction happening in the city just all over. So I can imagine traffic. Not too bad right now, but just a whole lot of construction everywhere. It's really just great to see all the job opportunities that have been created. Not nearly enough. Unemployment is still really high. So praying we continue to trend in a good direction. And the construction continues. Just a whole lot of construction. The Rock, Tusker Malt. It's a Kenyan beer right there. KISM Towers to the left, Applewood Adams, I think those are apartments and office buildings to the right. We're just driving past Adams Arcade. That's a matatu. So I think carries maybe 27 passengers. It's a main mode of transportation, public transportation. Just look out for the colors. They've got just the most amazing graphic design. The artists that paint those are just celebrities in their own right. So this is one of the places you want to put on your list, Junction Mall. It is. I'm gonna see if I can get a better view of it. That's Junction Mall. Left takes you to Karen, right takes you to Kikuyu. That motorcycle is called a Boda Boda. As you can see, they're not only taxis, Ubers, but they're the equivalent of an Uber ride, Uber delivery. You have the regular Ubers that are cars, but the motorcycles gives quite some competition because they can navigate traffic and it's easier to make small express deliveries using those motorcycles. The logistics system that they have developed using community-based or crowdsourcing is unbelievable. It's just as it seems relatively unstructured, but it is extremely efficient. There's some lessons in supply chain management by watching how they work their delivery routes. On the left, you're going to see landscape artists you're going to see sculptures. Behind, I didn't have a chance to record that. There was all kinds of supplies, from roofing material, plumbing, toilets, showers. Those are kennels. That's the entrance to the Nairobi War Cemetery, where we honor our veterans. These are small and medium-sized business owners that run this on the side of the road. You can find anything that you want here. Look at the quality of those beds. That furniture is unbelievable. Hardwood. That's actually hardwood furniture. And then you see metal ironworks for vases, flower vases, flower pots. You can imagine the kind of creativity that you can come in here and source for your landscaping needs. Just absolutely talented individuals. Look at the swings. Those again, home or playground equipment. And I'm about to get into a little bit of traffic, so I'm doing about 25 miles an hour. That's how I can hold the camera. Doesn't mean it's a good idea. Feel free to put your comments on there, and yes, what I'm doing is not the right thing. Hopefully you bear with me and my excitement. It's just my second day being back home, and just, yes. Okay, I'm done making excuses. I'm doing the right thing, so I'm gonna hit the pause button and keep my eyes on the road. Oh, I lied. Oh my goodness. Grills. The big five, just so rhinos, elephants, sculptures. I had to capture this for you folks. That's the entrance to Lenana School. I went our rival school. I went to Nairobi School, and that school were big rivals. My dearest friend went to this school though. So out of bred rivalry, lifelong friendships. So this is one of the bypasses, Ngong Road, to avoid the main city. So this network of highways was constructed to divert traffic from the town centers, city centers. So if you don't need to stop in the city centers, you can bypass it, and those bypasses are actually just ease the congestion. So you're about to witness one of my favorite things about Kenya in this part of the world. So I'm going to sit in my vehicle, and they're going to gas it up for me. So right there, they gas it up for you. You sit in your car comfortably. And we are at Heri Plaza. Chicken in, juice bar. Every gas station is a full service gas station. There is no self-service. Super convenient. Oh, by the way, they check your water, they check everything for you. All part of the service. Eagles Christian Church to the right, KCB Leadership Center to the left. We had, while in college, they hosted and sponsored a number of student leadership events as part of their corporate social responsibility initiatives. bus in Shade Prime Place, which used to be Shade Hotel. A lot of memories with dad and mom, my brothers, cousins, uncles and aunties. Was a favorite Sunday getaway. That's a sign for Brookhurst International School. I only know it by reputation. Has a really amazing reputation. The school fees, I think, feel like you're paying for an Ivy League college. Getting into Kajiado County, I think, because it says Kwaheri, which is Swahili for goodbye. Kerarapon. So this is a brand new turnoff to home at Bul Bul. Completely new turnoff. Was not here before. And that's my buddy on the road. That's dinner right there. Dinner. Ducks crossing. This looks familiar. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is still Bul Bul, and it's just one of the smaller towns you drive through as you connecting the larger cities, Nairobi, Ongata Rongai. So you've got smaller towns developed largely along the highway or the roads that have been developed. So you've got small, medium-sized businesses. It's really the lifeline of the economy. It's true in Kenya, it's true everywhere around the world, small and medium-sized business. So we're in Kajiado County. It's awesome. Kid on a bike. I wanted to stop and capture that piece of art. Pretty amazing. It's learning how to drive. Half an amazing artwork. So this is the favorite part of this drive for me. It's just they've really done everything to. And I gotta watch out for speed bumps. Some of these are not painted, so really just pay attention. Stay to the speed limit, which is 50 kilometers per hour, about 20 miles an hour. But done a really good job of snaking the road around the natural environment without really disturbing and destroying too much of the vegetation. Just look at the wildflowers. It's a meat delivery, dude. So you've got the wildflowers, the native trees and vegetation. Just a beautiful, relaxing drive. Don't have to destroy the environment as you build and develop, and just a commendable effort of preserving nature around the development. Really exciting to see. If you're kind to nature, nature will be kind to you. It is just really nice to see the preservation of vegetation on the site to prevent road erosion, soil erosion. Kenya Nuclear Regulatory Authority to the left. It's a center for nuclear safety. What a drive. What a drive. On the left, we're driving past the sign for Embakasi Road and Barizi Resort Gardens, which are just ahead of us. Speed limit is, I think, 50 kilometers per hour, maybe about 22 miles an hour. Not sure what the conversion is. We're getting into a small town, so I'm gonna hit the pause button, keep my eyes on the road. So I'm recording this, so can just remind everybody, take your time through the towns. Unfortunately, not every town builds a sidewalk, so people have no choice but to walk on the road. So again, share the road. We're doing 22 kilometers an hour, which is about 5 miles an hour. Again, on the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know the conversion. So this is I think Bagathi. Just going by the sign on my left, it was like a Taka police station. It said Bagathi, so I think this is where we are. Bagathi is the biggest memory I have of Bagathi is a big communications college that really part of their corporate social responsibility was sponsoring a student organization called ISEC, and they allowed us to host a leadership development seminar there for East and Southern Africa, and that was their contribution to youth and students, and indebted to them for investing in us. So that's what I remember Bagathi for. I think it's now called Multimedia University. Before it was called Bagathi College. Again, in the comments, please. My memory fails me. I wish I remembered it, because it'd be nice to be able to honor them. Number one, by remembering what their name was and referring to them correctly. But that's what I remember about Bagathi. So about 10 minutes from home now, and to the right, let's see, the Ciron Place Hotel. So that's just a sign for them. Question is, where? Didn't tell me how far they are from here. It looks like a really nice hotel, Ciron Place and Hotel. We're just driving past Deliverance Church. So in this area, you'll notice a lot of natural fencing. It just keeps the green. So a lot of that's actually natural fencing around private properties. So large acreage property. So that looks like one house behind there. That looks like, so just people own large tracts of land. You live there, you can do your organic farming, so you're growing your own food. How cool is that? You can see that land's been tilled, again ready for planting, I think. So pretty fantastic to be able to grow your own food. Barizi Events and Restaurants. They said you can do weddings, group meetings there. I think we're getting closer to Brookhurst International School, because I see another billboard for the school. And what a reputation this school has. If you can afford to take your kids there, it'll be quite a treat. So we're gonna make a right over here. But straight ahead, that looks like a fun off-roading opportunity, and take you to Game View Hotel. Views of the Nairobi National Park. That'd be kind of cool to see. Again, look at the natural fencing. Keeps it green, and then when it flowers, looks really nice as well. You'll see I think this is bougainvillea. It's not Keapo. It looks like bougainvillea, but not exactly. Not exactly sure. If anyone recognizes it, especially folks that know the scientific name, please put it in the comments. But I think it's such beautiful fencing. Just, again, using nature as opposed to cutting that down and putting a brick or metal fence. So this is my hometown, Ongata Rongai. A lot of memories. Moved here after Form 4, which is the equivalent of 12th grade, and none of this existed. I mean, that gas station was there, the Total gas station. You're welcome. But before these buildings were put up, you could see way over there, on the back of there, you can see those are the Ngong Hills. You could actually see them from over here, because these buildings, none of this existed, none of that. Again, small, medium-sized businesses popping up as the road infrastructure has been developed. Laser Hill Academy is coming up to the left. Very, very, very good school. Had an amazing reputation. I don't know what the standing is right now, what the ranking or rating is, but this is just unrecognizable, because this was all just Greenland, really, just acacia trees, grasslands, not Greenlands, grasslands, the acacia trees. This area tends to be semi-arid, extremely rich and nutritious soil, so whenever it rains, the produce that would come behind all these buildings, you drive about 3 minutes behind the developments and you'll come to farms, small farms, and it's very productive. So it's my favorite view. So at the top of the hill, you can see it's totally my favorite view. So there's a big university coming up on the left, coming up to our left. This used to be African Nazarene University. I don't know if the name has changed. I don't see the name. And then Asiana Gardens. Again, that's how everything was before the buildings. Just really nice and beautiful acacia trees, and just grasslands, and that's how everything was. Now you've got that massive, just construction. I think this is part, I don't know if that's a freeway coming up there, or is that part of the standard gauge railway? I can't tell from here, but wow, just wow. From grasslands like that to this massive infrastructural project over here. Salala. I think that's a railway line. I think that's part of the standard gauge railway. I cannot imagine riding the train and just taking in those views. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoa. So we're getting ready to turn off at the Smith Hotel turnoff. Just I love the bamboo trees by the entrance. Wonders of nature right there. Imagine that as your fence all around. Absolutely beautiful. And just want to share something personal with you all. Mom is a visionary. She is the reason we invested in here long before anything ever came up, and again, nobody ever thought there'd be any developments over here. Mom and Dad made the move, and it's history, as they say. This is now a city. From watching the safari rally, coming back here, and just pretty cool to see all the development around here. So just to give you a sense of what it looked like, that right there, that's how everything looked right there. Still have traces of what the past was.